I'm combat ready.
How's it going, guys? This is Weebs Closet. My name is Mike.
I'm Nico.
Jake.
And today we're doing episode 3 of Platinum End.
Hearts Beloved.
So episode 2 kind of wrapped up, kind of like going a little bit more in depth with how this whole tournament thing goes a little bit.
Yeah.
And
I keep forgetting that it's a tournament.
Mirai's
Doesn't feel like it.
reaction of all of this, and at some point he even said that he didn't want to participate, and then Nase kind of like say like, "Hey, yo, bro, if you don't participate, you die."
Yeah. What the frick, dude?
It's like, well, it wasn't the contract. I'm sorry. You need to participate.
So now he's forced to participate, and literally the last moments we got to see another angel live in action in the nude with some nice ass butt wings.
Yeah, the ass wings.
And
That was the best part of the episode, though, is that we don't know what's gonna happen now.
True.
He's gonna pick up the penny according to Jake.
Yeah, I mean, like, bro, Mirai is too damn smart to just be like, oh, like have like a fucking like giant reaction.
He
to
might
an
be,
angel.
but he's
I
not
know,
light.
and it's so weird to me that the angel
Immediately
decided to almost interrogate Mirai like that.
Yeah, out of
like he has
everybody
no
else.
idea that Mirai. I'm gonna assume that he has no idea that Mirai is one of the candidates. So what was the purpose of him swooping down and like fucking gazing into his
Well,
eyes?
that's not true. If you remember, Nase did mention that the halos are ever present.
So he probably has it on the
So
arm.
it didn't look like it in the episode. It didn't look like that, but
Because
if
we
you,
were
if you
probably
have
seeing
that
a
little
human-
nugget of information in mind, like an angel clearly knew because he could see the halos.
See, I thought you were saying that since he was looking through the TV, he probably saw whenever he jumped into the scene, and he had NASA with him.
What about?
Yeah, but I don't know. Like I at that point, that's a lot of. There's a lot of doubt in that.
Yeah.
I cast my doubt on that.
Could Nase take the rings back for a certain amount of time?
No.
What the fuck?
Remember, she made he gave him that, and then she clearly mentions like this is your life. So it's kind of like
If I take him off, you immediately
big
die.
old indicator.
Well,
I know, like it's just one fuck situation after another.
Well, now he can react however he wants. He can jerk off on him. He can step on his face. You know.
I mean, I'm already a dead man. at
Yeah,
this point.
exactly.
I guess we'll react to how he reacts to the angel.
Yeah.
Let's see. Alrighty, guys. Follow us on Twitter. Check us out on Patreon. We have a lot of the Uncas in there. These Uncas will be there. We also have a Twitch, which Jake is actually about to stream in a couple of minutes. So by all means, go check it out. I mean, this is past tense because this is like probably a day before today. But you know,
I'm having my birthday stream.
Woo! So go over there and
Happy birthday, by the way.
Yeah,
you.
congratulate him.
87.
Yes, the maturing age. Yes, nice. All right, guys, let's screw this.
The age when they become sexually active.
Alrighty, guys, let's start this up. It's go to Funimation, watch it, come over here. 3, 2, 1, go. Is it loud enough? It should be the same.
Yeah,
volume.
it's pretty good.
Sexually.
It's when the juices flow at their most ripe.
Now that I know that piece of information, now I just want him to react differently, just for the sake of reacting. It's like, bro, it's obvious.
Hopefully they show the rings whenever the angel's looking at him.
Yeah, it would be cool if it I can see it because it's like pulls the rings and the arms just do this. Those are some nice Adidas.
What if he had a third ring he didn't know of where he could hide his rings? I don't know.
It was immediate.
Oh.
What the fuck is happening?
My hairs are standing on point, bro. I did not see this. That was so good.
Oh. Whew.
I did not see this, bro.
Bro, what the fuck?
That was such a good misdirection last episode.
That was so good, dude. Mike was just like, yeah, it's probably like an angel of some kind. Like,
so I
just
was
toying
right.
with us.
I was right.
Yeah,
that-
you were right.
it was the third angel.
It was yeah. But it's Saki's angel. Because she's not dead.
I didn't even get to see the name because I was just so like frozen.
That's a good misdirect by the creator of the show.
It was so good.
Because you were like, oh, the villain is going to be in the same class. And then it's like, no, fucking Saki, Red Arrow.
I do wonder because, mind you, the players are different ages, but I still think that he is attending the school, the villain or whatever.
Do you know why this is fucking insane? Because now we have a protagonist that is bending to another character's will.
Yes.
What the fuck? This show just took a 197,000 degree left turn.
You know what's funny? It's like, how do I tell you that I already fell for you if you put me under your spell? You know,
It's even like a more. It's literally mind control at this point.
it's so crazy. Like, do I have to tell NASA to tell you?
But maybe she's good is my thing.
Yeah, she probably is.
What if she loves him?
She must.
どうしてそんな顔してるの？何か言って。サキちゃんのためなら何でもする。
架橋くん、翼持ってる。
サキちゃん、持ってる。
人に見られないように待ってて。
いいの？
入学式の後、私もすぐ帰るから。
待ってる。サキちゃん、サキちゃん、好きだ。大好きだ。
So he just missed the freaking entrance.
Expelled.
にしても彼の天使は何をしている？見守りもしないで。
But now Saki's in trouble. Because Metropolitan will know. But he'll know anyway, I guess, because of the rings.
What I was trying to say is I think Metropolitan is actually a teacher then.
Possibly.
Okay.
He might be older than what he led up to be.
He could be a third year. Because he does look older, but he's still not like an old guy.
待つなんて。サキちゃん、もうサキちゃんのことしか考え。
At least we actually see firsthand what it does to you.
すごく幸せ。
Yeah, so you know that not even candidates are
Unaffected.
immune from that.
Yeah.
サキちゃん、
Bro, they're just missing school.
Yep.
サキちゃん。好きだ。
And it's somewhat annoying, but
さっきの質問ならほぼ何でも答えますね。特急って言ってた。特急？
Ooh.
白の絵を持ってる顔。まさかお前がメトロポリマン？それは違う。
so I guess this is a second rank, I guess.
Would have to be, yeah.
さっきには矢から逃げる翼がない。
Oh, wait.
さっきの翼になってほしい。
Oh, okay. So first rank?
神候補には危険なものもいる。サキを守りたい。サキちゃん。いつ何が起きるかわからない。
Pretty sure you didn't have to hit him with the red arrow for
Yeah.
this, though. You know what I mean?
That's exactly
He
what I was
would've-
trying to say.
He's a simp regardless.
サキちゃんの指。腕の輪をつなげて命綱になるから。
Yeah, she only has one.
This is interesting.
お互いが話そうと思わなければ離れません。こう？あれ。みたい。すごい。今この広い空にサキちゃんと二人だけ。
The timing, though, for her to be behind exactly the same candidate that had the power, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. I was a little bit too exact. Unless she was like waiting behind the wall.
It is very coincidental. Well, she obviously had a plan. But she just didn't know it was Mirai.
サキちゃん、元気出して。悩みとかあるなら言って。
ありがとう。だけど、私自身の問題だから。少し元気もらえた。
よ
Yeah, but like now she feels like anything that he says is just brainwashed, which again it is, but at the same time it's not.
I know, right?
I hate it.
She won't know for another month.
Yep.
ポリマンニュース
メトロポリマンニュース。
私の天使
厳正なる話し合いで決めるべきだと。神になるという目的のために他の候補を皆殺しにするつもりなのです。このままでは先も標的に。
サキちゃんダメだサキちゃんが死ぬなんて俺が行く
Bruh.
心配ない差し違えてでもサキちゃんのためにマッセ
Ooh.
遅いから心配して来てみたら何してんの逆じゃ
You were meant to shoot her.
幸せなんだ
特急はいや考え方次第では一番扱いやすいか。
持ち主が死んだら翼と矢は違う人に移せるの
Ooh, that. Oh my god, what?
だから未来君が死んだら翼と白の矢をサキちゃんに移す、
うん
このどっちかを狙ってるんだよねルベルは。
Mm.
未来君赤の矢の力で冷静に考えられなくなってる
I wonder if that was why Saki was sad.
Probably.
行かないで
I'm gonna assume so.
絶対に行かないで
いい思いつきだと思ったんですけどね。
I like this. Two different parties still kind of working alongside, but not really.
中の天使って言われるのよ
Oh, he's like a Loki.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
どんな手を使ってくるかわかりません。
ルベルみたいにね
Yeah.
だからには僕たちは手を組むのが得策だと考えますが。わかりましたよ。では僕のことも信用してください。
Just like that.
この部屋で暮らす
Eh?
Whoa.
サキを守るんでしょ。いついかなる時も。
Dang.
サキちゃん
It's funny because like once Metropolitan's gone, like this world is kind of screwed. It's like, okay, what now?
Not necessarily.
It's like leaving a gap once he leaves. What I'm saying.
当たり前のことをしたまでです、では
He's not even doing it for the people. He's doing it because of his own god complex.
I mean, it's an interesting way to go about it. If you make yourself the hero, and other god candidates like strike you out, you know.
Oh, yeah.
あと11匹殺せば済むだけの話だろう。誰も向かってこねえしそれどころか見ろよメイザーこんな週刊誌や新聞まで殺されるのが怖いかならば
変わらなかったでしょ
What?
Whoa. We just did a big old time jump.
って言ったのに
念には念。
It's being tied up.
本当に未来はサキが好きだったようですね。顔の好調が取れない。
でも刺されてよかった
でも好きとは言わないのね
うるさいなだから幸せを脅かすメトロポリマンは神にふさわしくない
See, I do have another question, which is if nobody dies and they select the next god, what happens to these people? They still die because they take the rings away from them.
I don't know. I
Or they become
I
angels.
think the new god would will it to be that
No.
they live. You know.
I guess.
Yeah, there's many things that could actually happen.
そうだよね同時だまさかやっぱり
生放送
平和的な解決を望みます私と皆さんで話し合いましょう
Nope.
話し合う
He did get some people under his wing, though, according to the intro.
場所は
Ooh.
球場を貸し切りました
So probably like 3 or 4 actually show up. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna keep you around.
以上です
翼がある候補ならいつでも来て。
いつでも逃げられるあえて来やすくするためハードルを下げてる感じだ
その中に混じれば目立たない。そう思わせ、来させようとしている。
But they can't.
Mm-hmm.
ってって急すぎる。
Oh God.
翼がない神候補は
なぜ教えてないんですか？
I mean, I thought that was pretty obvious.
この国は相対的に恵まれた環境なのに自殺しちゃう人が多い。
Yeah.
まあそんなところですね。
It's like My Hero, how all the best heroes are just in Japan.
But did we see the movie?
Okay, they have one cool hero in America.
どうせテレビなどでライブ中継するでしょう。
I mean, you still want to see what the opposition is, unfortunately.
This show has no filler. It gets right to the point.
That's the beauty of a 1 season, 2 season anime. the get up.
神候補しか見えないものに反応しちゃダメ。ルベルが言ったように。
実際に見てわかることもあるかもしれないし。
どうしてもというなら何が起きても一般人以上の反応をしない。メトロポリマンと他の11人の話し合いは行われるのか。
I'm actually, I feel like I'm invested as a crowd person. It's like, oh, I want to see what the other candidates are. There's other metropolitans?
Oh, well, yeah, I guess that's how they would see it.
It's like, oh my God, there's more superheroes out there. The way that he's saying it, right? Or people with superpowers.
先ほどから場内でカウントダウンも始まっています。
Whoa. Metro Blue and Yellow.
両方持っているのは一級天使以上。
Oh no.
What?
What could that be made out of?
赤の矢が
Wait, actually. There's something else at play here.
Yeah, there has to be.
There's something else.
What
At
do you
play.
think that is?
There is a new fucking ability at play here.
I think that, or either they're in cahoots and they're pulling back the punch with it.
No, Neko, your microphone fell because that's a stupid theory. No, I'm just kidding.
They're pulling back the punch of the arrow.
But why?
I don't know.
Why throw a red arrow? The humans can't even see it.
That's the thing. I don't think you can even pull back.
If you could, why? And why even throw it in the first place? Because humans can't see it. I know that was only 2 points, but I decided to throw 4 out there.
No, because if other people are watching that are part of the candidates, they're like either see, okay, this guy's kind of stuff, like, well, let's try to join in or whatever. Because if we stay against them, then we might die.
I think that's a Mr. Fantastic stretch right there. Because the whole point is that people showed up to see this. And so I think he was genuinely trying to win over Metropolitan. And because that he said that, they only have wings and red arrows, they might not even know about the white arrows. Then they sure as shit don't know about whatever the fuck. Just block that shit.
I was
It-
gonna
it
say,
is
I was
tough to
gonna say, I really doubt that he didn't know about these other ones. But again, he was asking for the 11 cents, the first time that we saw him. So I don't know. My guess is they're already working together because why do they look already the same?
The two, yes.
That's a good question.
They look exactly like Metro, and they even call them Metro Poly Blue, Metro Poly Yellow. So like they look exactly the same. I would not go with that.
Okay, so you think that they were holding back because they are allies?
Yeah, the old three.
Okay,
all
that
three.
makes sense.
That's what I was saying.
I thought you were saying that they came in there like as enemies and were pulling punches to get other people to join. And I'm like, that.
No.
doesn't really make
That's
sense.
what I said. That they were in cahoots. All three. They were in cahoots.
Yeah,
and
that because that would lead other people to come in as well.
Yeah.
Will it be Mirai and Saki? Probably not.
No. There's already okay, so that means that there's already 5 in the picture.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the other thing that I thought is that probably Metropolitan in the middle is not there, kind of like Iron Man's blank suits. But I mean, do you have the technology to do that? I don't know.
We don't know what that like. We don't even know what was blocking the thing though.
Yeah, we don't know if it's actual like
If it's the suit or if it's like an ability.
Yeah.
Because if it's a suit, then he wouldn't need to be there. Because
Exactly.
he could just play ultimate defense and just be like a metal robot,
Because that's one of the things. Like if you shoot a red arrow to the wall, I'm pretty sure it's just gonna stick to the wall and stay there, like trying to go through. But it's a wall. It doesn't have anybody in it. That's what I was thinking about it.
Because if the Red Arrow can't pass through material, then there's a giant plot hole in the show where Saki just penetrated Mirai through clothes.
Yeah, so that clearly it contradicts the statement.
Yeah.
I think like these arrows, like here's the thing, like I don't think that there would be any type of material to be able to create something that will block an angel's arrow. It's just illogical. Like they can't even see the thing. You can't even study it. You know? So it's not that.
Again, I hate pulling things from the intro, but that's the problem with intros is that he has a lot of things. The main character was wearing a particular kind of attire that looks completely different to what he's wearing and extremely weird in terms of like it seems like it's a suit. So I thought of that possibility as well, but I remember I threw the comment out there and Mikey cock blocked me the first time that we saw the intro. So I'm like, all right, I won't stick to that.
Let me put it this way: these suits have an intended purpose, but its intended purpose is a lot simpler than you guys think.
It looks flashy.
Well, it could be simple but serve a purpose in a situation like
I don't
this.
know. Knowing Mikey, simple means complicated, but
No.
not that kind of way.
I'm. It's very simple. It's just one of those things that you like think like if you really think about it, it'll make sense.
Because it's not to hide your identity, because the angel is your identity. That's all. That's all anyone needs to know.
That is correct, but you know if you are
doing these acts for the civilization.
like if you are confronting another. You know, like, okay, so let me put it this way. Hiding your identity does serve a purpose because yes, your angel
Can get away.
is a good indicator, but we've already been shown that both Revel and Nase were in the apartment, so that means that they don't have to be next to them at all times. So there is never a point where Metropolitan would show up without his suit on and be saving people, because it's just more as likely to people be like, that's Metropolitan. Let's get his ass.
I just think it's if the idea of the outfits is to hide your identity from civilization, good. If it's to hide your identity from the angel candidates, that's fucking stupid, because Metropolitan could just rip somebody's mask off. Or the suits are not regular material and they are legit like fucking Transformer mech suits that are meant to be used to fight against other candidates and are meant to conceal your identity. But if I'm Metropolitan and you come at me, I'm going to be like, bitch, take off your mask. Oh, you're this guy. Fucking White Arrow. Dead.
Yeah, but that's my thing. It's like, the idea is so I don't know where you live. That's why I wear the suit. I don't want you to know where I live, so I wear the suit. While I'm doing my own things on my regular life, besides Metropolitan, I'm not going to wear the suit because I need to do other things. I need to go to school. I need to go to work.
Here's the biggest thing. And I'll throw this hint out so that y'all can theory craft. Okay? Revel and Nase have already mentioned another thing that God candidates can do in this episode, which is hand out arrows and wings to different people. So let's put it this way. For all we know, Metropolitan right there is not really Metropolitan. It's just somebody that Metropolitan gave arrows and wings to.
God damn it.
But at the same time, that's dangerous as hell. Because regardless, then if somebody kills him, then that's it. He loses his wings and he loses his arrows. So that because the way that it works is if you are entangled with somebody and that person dies, you get whatever that person has. But if you are not entangled with somebody because they and you just give them the wings and whatever, then you're shit out of luck. You know, you don't have the things.
You're definitely right. But like,
I have a lot to think about.
My like the thing is that we've already seen Metropolitan take somebody's arrows.
Yeah.
So he has a surplus. He has more than one.
Giving your abilities to somebody else is a way bigger concealer of your identity than wearing a mask, in my opinion. But doing both is such a crazy ass misdirect.
I mean, like, honestly, I didn't know that angels had different colored halos, because in the manga you don't see that. You know, it's all black and white.
You got a point.
So it might it could be either. I mean, it really just depends on how the anime is taking that direction. Are the colors indicators of their rank, or are the colors just indications of the angel itself?
Like player 1, player 2, player 3.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what I assumed.
So, with that said and done, I think next episode we're gonna get to see some really interesting plays.
Really?
I mean, it seems like
it's already nicely set up. We got a stadium with multiple God candidates in there.
5 so far.
I'm not gonna say I don't think we'll get to see how many actually are there, because
That's what I was thinking.
because I mean if you could really just play it off like how Mirai and Saki are doing it,
The
angels are
stay
staying at
behind.
home,
Yeah.
right?
Fuck it, I'd stay home. That's why I wouldn't even dress up in a costume, because like my brain would think that if I'm trying to kill these angels, these candidates, and somebody's dressed up in a costume, I'm gonna track them into a building where they change, and then when they walk out as a human being,
But you gotta-
spot their rings, then they're dead.
I know, but you gotta also remember not all of them have wings.
Mm-hmm.
So like if I see you and I don't have wings, I cannot track you all the way home because you already flew to your house. And like, oh well, I saw that person in a
Wait,
suit.
Say that again.
You are Metropolitan. You know, you're flying.
So
you're
I
like-
have wings, so I
yeah,
can track anyone.
Exactly, but I'm like, okay, I want to kill you because I see you that you have wings, and then you fly off. And I'm like, oh, can I fly? I do not know who
Well,
this
I'm
person
Metropolitan, so I have wings, and I can track
is. Yes,
anyone.
but I cannot track you. You see where
Though
I'm
you
going?
still die if he finds you. That's the point. The whole objective in my mind is to avoid Metropolitan, and I think that's why, going back to the beginning of our conversation, I thought the suit to conceal your secret identity from other candidates doesn't work, because we have characters that are so smart in this show that there's no way that a mask could keep you safe from these people. That was that is like, if I could hit home that point, that is my point. It has nothing to do with arrows. It has nothing to do with this or that. Ooh.
It fell over, so your point doesn't matter at all. But and that's what I was trying to say. It's like even Metropolitan still needs to hide his identity because he's still at risk of somebody else with his same abilities coming back and trying to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the point that I was trying to refute to you, is that he still needs to hide his identity.
Yeah, but it's not a foolproof.
I know
It is
and
not.
you're you're definitely right
But it
on
helps.
that.
It puts a
It-
layer.
it- is
There
like-
is
because-
more than one identify like how to identify a God candidate. Like,
Yeah,
we've already been
yeah.
established
There's
that.
three
But
three ways.
I don't think he's trying to like hide so much as he's trying to ensure that whenever he's not, attacking somebody, he has that anonymity to kind of like
Go off of him.
give him if anything, give him that little bit of extra time, because they wouldn't, like, the other God candidates wouldn't even know where to look. You know?
Yeah, what I was gonna say is that the only difference between Metropolitan and that guy that he killed in the first episode is that layer of concealment.
Yeah, because he was in there in the news with the angel and everything.
Clearly,
just
he
showing
was
off.
showing himself off.
Yeah.
And he
that
died
dumbass.
very quickly.
Right.
Yeah. But just in case for anybody that's seen this in the uncut, this is how we talk.
I'm gonna cut this episode to make it look like I'm the smartest person ever, and there will be a lot of edits here though, because we've been talking
We've been talking
for
for quite a
20
while.
minutes. Yeah.
So, but it was a great episode. It was fun. It does bring a lot of questions to the table and a lot of things that need to be answered. Especially now that it seems like he might end up teaming up with somebody.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, well, you put out a pretty good point that those two guys are probably with him
In
anyway.
cahoots, yeah.
yeah, it's just they look too similar. But that's besides the point.
Yeah.
Let
Let me finish up this here and ask this question that I've been meaning to ask. Like, we're 3 episodes in, so we have basically giving this show a good chance, like a good shot, right? How do you guys feel about the show right now?
I'm liking it. I'm definitely.
I think we like it so much that we're willing to rip each other's heads off.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we were just like this in freaking not Squid Game, the other one, Alice in Borderland, where we're trying to make a point of the Hatter.
Yeah.
So like, it's a really, really good show. By all means, anybody that hasn't actually like watched the whole thing or like not even given it a chance, for some reason this is their first episode,
Please watch it.
Please watch it.
Please watch it. And like I said, it is no filler. This show is like going way. It's not rushed, but it's going at a really fast pace.
Yeah, I think and I think that's just because of the way that the manga was written. Like this anime is going at a fairly decent pace.
It doesn't feel like we're in the dark in terms of like they're cutting things out. It does feel like we're giving.
Like I think like the first episode kind of like made me feel that like it was a little bit rash, but they went back and touched on a couple things. They kind of like they're moving things around. They're kind of like making it so that it kind of like fits within that time limit for an episode, but also kind of like, you know, not making it so jarring where it's like, wait, hold on, what the fuck? Why like, you know, flashback for you know, flash forward, like what's going on? So they're moving things around so that it kind of like makes sense, so that we have a kind of like a nice sequence of events. Like first episode showed us everything that was happening with Mirai, and then episode 2 kind of like took a moment to you've already established Mirai as a character, so let's go ahead and establish Metropolitan and kind of like lay a little bit of the groundwork of what, you know, God candidates do and what are they capable of doing, all their abilities and stuff like that. And that's kind of like how I felt episode 2 to be.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I did give a pretty good. I don't feel lost. I do have questions, but that is because of the fact that that's that show.
That's where you want to be. You don't want to be lost, but you want to be asking questions.
Yeah. So this is really good. We're loving the show. As the beginning was actually quite the plot twist. So
yeah,
like keep watching us. We're gonna keep reacting. It's gonna be fun. See you later, guys.
Goodbye.
Hope you guys enjoyed another Weebs Closet reaction. A special thanks to our Patreons. We appreciate your extra support to keep this channel going. Be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to stay up to date with our latest videos. See you in the next one.